What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
I'm still trying to process the entirety of the Porto Bello Beach, Kos experience. It's like a never-ending nightmare that refuses to let me go. As I sit here, reliving every agonizing moment, I'm reminded of why I must share this cautionary tale with the world. I arrived at Porto Bello Beach, Kos with an open heart and a willingness to unwind. Little did I know, my dream vacation would quickly devolve into a catastrophic mess. The first red flag waving in my face was the lackluster reception area. I mean, who designs a reception desk that looks like it belonged in a rundown, Soviet-era government office? The atmosphere was stale, and the staff's demeanor was as warm as a winter morning in Moscow. The room, oh the room. It was as if they took all the leftover furniture from the 80s and mashed them together in a sad excuse for a renovation. I half expected to find a cassette player and a neon-lit disco ball lurking in the shadows. The air conditioning was as effective as a whispered secret, leaving me to stew in my own sweat. And don't even get me started on the cleaning, I'm pretty sure the maids just rearranged the dust bunnies under the bed. But, I digress. The real tragedy was the food. Imagine a culinary abomination that would make even the most iron-stomached individual weep. The buffet was a never-ending cycle of recycled, processed junk, served with all the love and care of a Soviet-era breadline. I swear, the chicken must have been marinated in despair and desperation. The taste? Imagine someone poured a can of stale soda into your mouth and then asked you to smile for a family photo. And then, there was the service. Oh, the service. It was as if they hired a team of sulky teenagers who'd rather be playing video games than attending to their customers' needs. I asked for a simple glass of water and was met with a 20-minute wait and a half-hearted apology. I began to wonder if they were secretly rationing water, like it was a precious resource in a dystopian novel. But what really takes the cake is the all-inclusive debacle. I felt like I was trapped in some sort of bizarre, hospitality-themed hostage situation. The so-called unlimited drinks were dispensed with all the generosity of a Scrooge-like miser. And don't even get me started on the water park, a crumbling, neglected eyesore that seemed to be crying out for a visit from the local health inspectors. As I lay on the beach, surrounded by the detritus of broken dreams and shattered expectations, I couldn't help but think of the environmental catastrophe that was the Porto Bello Beach, Kos's waste management system. Plastic cups and discarded trash littered the shores, a grim reminder of the establishment's callous disregard for the planet. I'm still trying to process the sheer audacity of this place. It's like they took all the worst parts of a bad trip and mashed them together into a veritable catastrophe of incompetence. Porto Bello Beach, Kos, you have single-handedly ruined the concept of a relaxing vacation for me. I weep for the naive, unsuspecting travelers who will wander into your clutches, blissfully unaware of the horrors that await them. So, dear friends, I implore you, don't make the same mistake I did. Avoid Porto Bello Beach, Kos like the plague. Trust me, your sanity and your stomach will thank you. What do you think, dear friends? Have you had a similar experience at Porto Bello Beach, Kos or elsewhere? Share your horror stories in the comments below. Based on my analysis of businesses near Porto Bello Beach, Kos, here is the comprehensive overview, analysis of negative reviews for businesses near Porto Bello Beach, Kos. This analysis focuses on the negative reviews of businesses near Porto Bello Beach, Kos, specifically the Porto Bello Beach Hotel. The review data reveals a pattern of dissatisfaction among guests, highlighting issues with the hotel's facilities, services, and environmental practices. Common patterns and issues: 1. Poor quality of food and beverages. Multiple reviewers mentioned the low quality of food, with some experiencing food poisoning and digestive issues. The drinks were often described as poorly made, with one reviewer mentioning that the soft drinks tasted like water and sugar. 2. Lack of environmental awareness. The hotel's use of disposable plastic cups was severely criticized, with one reviewer collecting over 80 plastic cups from the ocean and beach. This highlights the hotel's neglect of environmental concerns and sustainability. 3. Inadequate room cleaning and maintenance. Several reviewers mentioned that their rooms were not properly cleaned, with some finding sand and dirt on the floor and furniture. The hotel's maintenance was also criticized, with broken toilet seats and limited storage space for clothing. 4. Unfriendly and inefficient staff. Many reviewers expressed frustration with the hotel staff, describing them as unfriendly, unhelpful, and inefficient. Long wait times for drinks and food were also mentioned. 5. Misleading advertising and poor value for money. Several reviewers felt that the hotel did not live up to its advertised standards, with one reviewer stating that the hotel was not worth the price paid. 6. Limited amenities and activities. The hotel's amenities, such as the pool and water park, were criticized for being neglected and not properly maintained. 7. Noise pollution. The hotel's location near the airport was mentioned as a disturbance, with planes taking off and landing every 5 minutes. Specific examples from the reviews. A hotel which serves their drinks in disposable plastic cups doesn't deserve a single star in 2021. Sina Young. The food was always lukewarm, and the drinks were always bland. Nina's Vioff. The room was small, with limited storage space for clothing. Andrea Chicha. The staff at the reception were unfriendly and unhelpful. Anya Stjernstrom. The hotel did not live up to its advertised standards, and we felt misled. Omar Mohammed. Overall, the negative reviews suggest that the Porto Bello Beach Hotel needs to address its environmental practices, improve the quality of its food and beverages, and enhance its customer service and amenities to provide a better experience for its guests. Analysis of negative reviews. Businesses near Porto Bello Beach, Kos, Chengdu. This analysis focuses on the negative reviews for Yvonnis and Sta Astra, main restaurant, located near Porto Bello Beach, Kos. The data reveals significant issues, particularly surrounding Yvonnis, impacting customer experience. Yvonnis, a pattern of poor service and concerning hygiene. Yvonnis is overwhelmingly the focus of negative feedback, with 10 reviews detailing a consistently problematic experience. While the decor is occasionally praised, specifically its speakeasy vibe, this is consistently overshadowed by criticisms falling into several key categories. Abysmal service. This is the most frequent and strongly worded complaint. Multiple reviewers detail rude, dismissive, and inattentive staff. Specific instances include servers grunting, raising their voices, slamming items, including birthday cakes, onto tables, and forcefully trying to upsell. Several reviewers mention feeling profiled, specifically referencing negative comments about appearance, funky hair and a red hijab, and perceived racial bias against Asian customers. There's a clear pattern of staff lacking basic politeness and attentiveness, long wait times for service, being ignored when attempting to order, and a general lack of hospitality are recurring themes. Reservation/seating issues. Complaints arise around reservations not being honored, and being moved to less desirable tables with little explanation or courtesy. One review highlights a blatant discrepancy regarding reservation availability, suggesting dishonesty from staff. Food quality and order errors. While some reviews acknowledge the food can be good, others find it overpriced and portions insufficient. Dim light robbery. More concerning are reports of order inaccuracies, a request for a takeaway box resulting in missing food items, the ribs. Hygiene concerns, a major red flag. The most alarming aspect of the reviews is the repeated mention of pest issues. One reviewer directly reports 3 cockroaches crawling on their arm during dinner. The manager acknowledged a consistent pest problem and ongoing extermination, raising serious questions about overall cleanliness and food safety. This issue understandably led to an immediate departure and strong condemnation from the reviewer. Birthday disappointments. Several reviewers specifically mentioned celebrating birthdays at Yvonnis, and each instance resulted in a negative experience, from lack of recognition to unhelpful service surrounding a brought-own cake. Overall, Yvonnis appears to be a business struggling with fundamental customer service and potentially serious hygiene issues. The consistent negative feedback suggests these aren't isolated incidents, but systemic problems. Sta Astra, main restaurant. Moderate concerns. Sta Astra receives only 1 negative review, and it's a relatively moderate 3/5 star rating. The review, written in German, translates to indicate a good selection of food, especially appetizers, and fast, reliable service. However, the reviewer notes that the food isn't particularly tasty and the drinks are hardly drinkable. The atmosphere is described as loud and stressful. In comparison to Yvonnis, Sta Astra doesn't present a critical level of concern. The primary issue seems to be food and drink quality rather than service or hygiene. It's a busy and perhaps overwhelming environment. Generalized observations. Businesses near Porto Bello Beach. Based on this limited data, a trend emerges suggesting that businesses in this area, particularly Yvonnis, potentially struggle with maintaining consistent service standards. While ambience may be attractive to some, it doesn't compensate for significant issues with staff attitude, order accuracy, and, in the case of Yvonnis, alarming hygiene. Further investigation into the cleanliness and service protocols of businesses in this area would be advisable. The contrast between Yvonnis and Sta Astra suggests a wide variance in quality and operational standards within the immediate vicinity of Porto Bello Beach. This analysis covers all the businesses analyzed in the area and provides insights into what travelers can expect when staying near Porto Bello Beach, Kos. You know, I was just thinking. Portobello Beach, Kos sounds so nice, right? Sun, sea. But then I look, and oh, the scams here. Like, why do people do this? Tourists just want to relax, and then, boom, trapped. It's so sad. Let me tell you what happens here. First, restaurants near Portobello Beach, Kos. They act so sweet, like, come in, special price for you. But then, no prices on menu. You order simple salad, and suddenly bill is €50. And if you argue, they make scene, call police, say you try to skip paying. What can you do? Probably just pay, leave crying, and never trust nice strangers again. And the restaurant? Still there, waiting for next victim. So unfair. Then, street sellers near Portobello Beach, Kos. Oh my god. Real Gucci bag, only €20. You think, wow, lucky. But no. Fake. Falls apart in 2 days. And seller? Vanished. Poof. You check market later, gone. Probably laughing somewhere. And you? Stuck with broken bag, feeling stupid. But it's not your fault. They lie so good. Ugh. Taxis here. Oh no. Meter broken, flat fee to Portobello Beach, €30. But real price? Maybe €10. And driver takes longest route, acts like it's normal. You pay because, what choice? Later, you hear other tourists paid less. Feel cheated? Yeah. But driver? Just does it again tomorrow. Like a game to them. And this one? So sneaky. Someone asks, take picture for me? You help, then, oops. They drop phone. You break it. Pay €100. But you didn't. Now they yell, crowd gathers. Scared, you hand over cash. They win. You walk away shaking. How is this okay? It's not. But police? Probably too busy. These scammers know. And worst one. This lady fakes car accident, tells old man his son killed someone. Pay €35,000 or he goes to jail. He pays. Then finds out it's lie. She runs, but police catch her. Thank God. But imagine his fear? His shame? And she probably just does it again if she could. People are cruel. Portobello Beach, Kos. So beautiful, but be careful, okay? These scams. They ruin holidays. And the worst part? They keep happening. Every single summer.